Greetings from the far side of the galaxy. I'm Fuuri, your host with the most, here to talk to you about rings. Some Elden Rings to be specific. And hot damn, you guys seem to enjoy the last Elden Ring video, so here's another one. Cause you're epic. The only rule is that I'm including one poison lake, just for some variety. I don't have too much to say, other than like and subscribe, maybe comment which area you hate the most, so I guess we should just get started. Number 5. The Capital Sewers. I honestly didn't even realize the sewers were a thing until the end of the game. At first I thought it was the way to go, and why wouldn't I? It's right in front of you when you start. And it's a shame really, cause the sewers sound so cool on paper, but really it's just so fucking annoying. The place is dark as shit, so you either gimp yourself with a torch or fork over the runes and buy the lantern. The place is also a fucking maze. The pipes all look the same, the only way I know where I am is the enemies. And these enemies, god damn. These things barely managed to not be in my last top 5, and I can tell they are pissed about it. We've got annoying rats, and annoying slimes, and annoying whatever the fuck these guys are. They do fuck you damage and have fuck you fire attacks. Or maybe not. It doesn't do burn damage like the Godskin stuff, so I guess that's not fire? Whatever it is, I think it's pretty fucking gross. Honestly, that's my biggest problem with sewer levels. They're gross. Think about it. You're walking in shit, you're fighting in shit, you are literally rolling in shit. Like, that's a hard pass from me, bro. And then there's Mog. I'd hate to start talking about bosses, actually I'd love to, but Mog here is just, Sewer Mog is just a nerfed version of a much cooler boss. To sum up, sewer's stinky. Next entry, number 4, Rhea Lucaria. Let's begin Rhea Lucaria with the way you begin Rhea Lucaria, namely with fighting a fucking dragon. It's huge and does huge damage, and before any of you comment anything, I know you don't have to fight it now. My first run, I thought the dragon dropped the damn key, but no, I fought a fucking dragon for no reason. And that dragon isn't easy to kill either. That fire fucks faces up. And then there's the academy itself. The only thing I'll give it is that Byrgenwerth wishes it was... okay, it wishes it was an actual area, but Rhea Lucaria is a close second. I also think the Dark Academia setting is cool, and yeah, that's where my praise ends. It's honestly kinda cramped once you get indoors, and it doesn't help that every enemy is a stoner. Get it? Cause Glintstone Pebble equals rock equals stone, and it's also a college. I'll let you laugh while I move on. It's those stones that make it annoying because they always make you stagger and they don't deal negligible damage either. It's always enough to piss you off. And then there's those big balls that want to drag themselves across your face like, well, you know. And then there's the Red Wolf of Radagon, which is just an anti-idiot boss, i.e. anti-me. He has delayed attacks and range spells to punish people who try to face tank. It's just not good for my health, bro. And ironically, he's just before Rennala, who's like the easiest boss in the game. Seriously, she has less poise than me. Just summon the good boy squad on the second phase and she literally can't do anything. I would complain about her lack of difficulty, but anything that gets me out of shitty Byrgenwerth is good with me. Oh, and before you comment, I know it's pronounced Byrgenwerth and Radagon. I just felt like fucking with you. Next entry. Number 3, Reindeer Fuckland. Oh, no, wait, that's Dark Souls 2. I mean, the Consecrated Snowfield. What do you get as your reward for beating Nile in the top spot on our last top 5? What you get is snow, snow, and more snow. Like I just came from a snow area. Why is there another one? And then there's that giant blizzard that's giving me flashbacks to... oh no. Keep that thing far away from me. It doesn't have reindeer, but it does have ghostly dragonkin soldiers. Granted, they are far less annoying than the Yule wannabes. And once you're out of the snowstorm, you're met with... not much, to be honest. At one corner, you can rematch Estelle if you really feel like it. And then there's the shitty version of the village of Abernudix with giants that try to frenzy you. And just for good measure, we have an enemy that made our last list a rune bear scaled up for the endgame. And it doesn't help that the graces are few and far between. And then there's that stupid fucking town. Why are we trying to do Sekiro stealth with half the mechanics? Why can everything there do so much damage? It's hot ass, and you know what your reward for doing it is? The next entry on our list. Number 2, the Helic Tree. Do you remember that one part of Ashes of Ariandel where you had to hop from root to root to get down? Would you like that to be an entire level? No? Well, too fucking bad. The Helic Tree is a nightmare. The paths are too narrow for you to roll on and filled with enemies. The ants are annoying as hell, but the envoys, damn, fuck those guys. They always manage to hit me with one of their bubbles, and it always manages to kill. And because of those bubbles, you don't have any time to heal. You just gotta gun it the entire way through. And what's waiting for you as your reward for overcoming this fucking tree? You got a boss you've already fought before, more Helic Tree featuring another poison swamp, and her. It's strange that the most dangerous thing in the level with Melania isn't her. It's the ultimate boss of every FromSoft game, Gravity. Good luck not dying to it when running across those branches, you fucking chump. Since it's what you're all waiting for and I can't delay it any longer, let's move on to number 1. The Lake of Rot, or Lore to keep it simple. According to legend, Lore didn't exist until a week before Elden Ring released. Supposedly, Miyazaki was fixing some bugs when he blacked out, and 12 hours later, Elden Ring got a new area. And fuck this area, man! If it was poison, I'd still hate it, but it's rot. Fucking rot. It eats away at your HP like it's a gay man gobbling down. You know what? I'm not gonna finish that simile. Point is, you're constantly losing a ton of HP all the time. The only way to kinda sorta not die is to raise some platforms, which barely helps. And if you want to explore this place in full, you're gonna have to get rot in the process. And then there's the stupid prawns or centipedes or whatever the fuck those things are called at the bottom. They're mega annoying to deal with and immune to rot because fuck you and fuck you specifically. And just to top this festered, rotting cake with a gross, shedding, scaly strawberry, there's the boss. A dragonkin soldier, which already isn't easy, fought in the middle of a rot lake. You can barely move without dying. You try to move, you get rot. You try to heal your rot, you get attacked. What are you supposed to do? Not to toot my own horn, but I still beat it, and that's only because the Envoy's horn weapon art is kind of OD. I don't have much more to say other than Miyazaki knew exactly what he was doing when making this area. Maybe you should check out my video over the top 10 most annoying enemies in Elden Ring. Y'all apparently thought it was funny, so... And oh yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and tell me your least favorite area. And since I don't really have anything more to say, I guess that means this video is over. As always, this is your host Fuuri, signing out.